Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kenyetta. Thanks for joining me. This weekend, it's been a really good weekend. It's been a busy and an eventful weekend. Um, as you may have seen the title of my video, how did I end up with runner's toe? So I'm going to tell you how I ended up with runner's toe. I ran my first half marathon in December of 2019. It is now February of 2020. And at the end of the half marathon, I went to get up off the ground after we were sitting in like the area where you just kind of hang out after you finish eating and just kind of experiencing the day. And I went to get up and my toe hurt. I was like, oh my God, my toe hurts. It was in pain. And I was like, but of course, I just ran a half marathon. Everything was in pain. So toes, feet, arms, legs, everything hurt. It's like, okay, so maybe it'll pass. Now, before the run, me and Coach had this conversation about black toenails, because I'm always on like these runners blogs and Facebook groups, and I'm always asking questions like, well, how does that happen? Like, does it happen? Is it painful when it happens? What's really going on? So he says it happens. It's from your toe, the way it hits your shoe, and constant pressure, constant trauma is really what it is. So for 13.1 miles, my toes were doing this inside my shoes. And I got fitted for the right shoes. Those particular shoes, I'm not thinking just weren't for me. It's not that I wasn't fitted for the right shoe, but you don't find these things out until you start putting miles in them. So now I also have a new shoe that Coach wants me to try. So I'm gonna go and get fitted for those to see if we can get a little bit more room. The way Coach explained it was the shoes that I have where I got the black toe were a rounded type shoe. I need more of a square. I'm trying to demonstrate this, but I need more of a square where the edge of my foot will have a little bit more room, and so my big toe won't bang up against the front of the shoe as much. So I was in pain Friday because I stand up on my feet a good majority of the day for my job, and I was like, ouch. And I started kind of hopping through the day. So Saturday, I didn't really go anywhere to do anything. So I was just kind of, still hopping along in the house. I was off my feet as much as possible. Saturday night, my foot felt like somebody literally had took a match and set my foot on fire. So I was like, okay, this is not good. So I was like, let me just take some ibuprofen. I took a couple of ibuprofen and I took a shower and went to sleep. So when I woke up Sunday morning, I rolled over and my toe felt like somebody was literally ripping my toenail off my toe. Yeah, so I got up, took a shower, got dressed, and hopped downstairs to the urgent care. I went around the corner to the urgent care. Thank God my urgent care is less than 5 minutes away from my house. Got there. I was in so much pain. I hadn't eaten anything, and I didn't mind that there was a ton of people in the urgent care when I got there. I didn't even mind the wait. I ended up watching something on Netflix on my phone while I was waiting to be seen. I hurt. So nurse practitioner comes in and she's like, yeah, you're going to lose your toenail. I was like, yeah, me and Coach kind of figured I was going to lose my toenail. But she was saying that I had a infection. And so she told me about the blood pooling under the toenail. And she said it's like mucus. She was like, infection goes wherever it finds a wet spot that's not moving. So that's how I ended up with the infection. So I'm on an antibiotic for 7 days, twice a day. And her recommendation was to also talk with my coach and to also go see a podiatrist. And so Coach thinks that my toenail will just come off. Once we get the infection under control, that the toenail will just regrow and it'll just fall off. The nurse practitioner thinks that the podiatrist may also think the same way and say, hey, let's just watch it if we get the infection under control, because he can take the nail off, or we can just wait for it to fall off if we got the infection together. But if we don't get the infection under control, then yeah, he's going to have to take the nail off. So we're going to play it by ear and kind of see if the infection stays going and let the toenail fall off. So that's the joy that I have learned about running and having runner's toe. I also soaked it. I'll insert some video from where I was soaking it. It's hilarious. I soaked it I was supposed to soak it for 15 minutes. I could only do 10 because even though I'm on the antibiotics, it still hurt. Coach had told me to put some salt in my water, in my warm water. So in doing that, we were thinking that the salt was drawing the infection out, taking the swelling down as well. It hurt. It hurt real bad. I'm also going to insert a clip of me doing my toe exercises. Toe exercises are hilarious. I was like, I never thought I would be doing toe exercises. So this is just a funny thing to me. It's interesting. I've been having jokes. I've been laughing at people and telling them I didn't have these problems when I wasn't doing anything, when I was just sitting on my couch, not caring about running miles or any of that. So now that I'm having these issues, I was like, being healthy is trying to take me out. But we all know that's not the case. But I'm going to get new shoes and I'm going to keep running. So once the toe clears up, I'll be back on the run again. So you'll have some running videos. I just got to get the toe healed. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you do that. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a good one. One of the things when I first started running was they would tell me about black toes, like you would get black toenails. I had no idea. But as you can see, I have black toenails. Apparently there is blood pooling underneath my toenails from the way I run. My toes hitting the top of my shoes has caused some discomfort. But I did not know that. So I now know I have runner's feet. Coach has me doing toe exercises, which I think is really hilarious when you think about it. But the goal is to scrunch this towel with your toes, and it will move the blood that's pooling under your toenails. It will kind of smooth it around and give it, it absorbs back into your foot. That's the easiest way I can explain it. So this takes about 5 or 10 minutes for me right now because I'm new at it. This is about all I could give because I was like, it's not moving. The towel's not moving, no matter how hard I tried. But Coach was like, it should take at least 25 to 30 minutes for this to happen. And I didn't know that. But this is my first time doing it, so you'll get the chance to watch me try and grab this towel with my toes. going to the podiatrist, and guess what? There was no infection. So I just had the blood pooling under my toe that had dried. So after leaving the podiatrist's office where he trimmed my nail down to get the dried blood from under it, he told me to soak my foot in salt water for 3 to 5 days and bandage it up with a band-aid and neosporin. So I didn't have any Epsom salt on hand, so I just used some sea salt that I had. And I have really started to find relief. So this is what you do for runner's toe. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting information on runner's toe and running.